Hey guys, RTT back here for another video. Guys, today I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions of the Surface Duo 2 after 1 month of owning this device. And I'll say one thing real fast, just starting off. The thing I do dislike the most is that there's not many cases for this device outside the bumper case. After seeing the Galaxy Fold and the brand new Galaxy Fold's S Pen support case, absolutely love that. I wish there was something like that for the Surface Duo, because yes, you can magnetically put your S Pen right here, but if you have it in your pocket, it's just going to get pushed off and you risk the chance of dropping your S Pen. So I would love to see some kind of concept like that, but for the Surface Duo, obviously it won't be the case, because again, it's just almost impossible with the size of the Surface Duo, and the fact, unlike the Galaxy Fold 3, the Surface Duo does go ahead and open up completely to a gigantic, phone screen pretty much. With that in mind though, after 2 months of owning this bad boy, what are my thoughts and opinions? So yes, the price tag when I bought this device was around $600-700, and it did go ahead and go down a little bit right after I bought it. It actually went down to like $300-400. So yeah, definitely hurts me right here in the heart, right? Just the money I could have saved waiting a little bit longer. But I will definitely say, for any price tag around $300-700, this phone is absolutely amazing. Now, I will be picking up the Galaxy Fold 3 and probably the Flip 3 also. But if I was in the market of picking up one more foldable phone outside of Surface Duo, I have to say 100%, I'm more excited about the Surface Duo 2 than I am the Galaxy Fold 3 and the Flip 3. Now, I know somebody commented in my video and they said the same concept actually. They said after seeing a lot of videos on the Fold 3, they're actually waiting for the Surface Duo 2. And in my opinion, I am really going to too. I will be picking it up for the channel, but if I wasn't running a tech channel, obviously I probably wouldn't be picking up the Fold 3 or, of course, the Flip 3. The main reason why is because of all the stuff I can do on this device, and that's exactly why I freaking love this device. I saw a lot of videos on the Fold 3. I made a video about it, and at the end of the day, yes, it's a really cool concept. You can go ahead and pretty much fold the phone up and look exactly like this, instead of having a lot thicker width-wise, as you guys can see, instead of having that, you can actually have a phone like this that you can expand into 2 gigantic screens. I like that concept, and that concept is why a lot of people love the Fold 3, and it makes sense. But at the same time though, I do love the simple things about the Surface Duo 2. And after having it for 2 months, it really has not changed in any single way. I cannot use this iPhone in any capacity. I switched 2 months ago to the Surface Duo 2, and Surface Duo, and I simply could not switch back to this iPhone. With how much functionality you have out of this device, it's almost impossible to really do that. And starting off right away, you guys, I made videos before about the Xbox Game Pass, and Xbox Game Pass is awesome and all, but I have been using a lot more of remote play on my Surface Duo, connecting to my PS5, and can I express this enough that this is so convenient. Being able to have the ability to walk around my house, go anywhere in my house, connect to my PS5, and play my PS5 from this device within seconds, no issue at all. Absolutely amazing. And I know the comment then is like, wait, you can do that on any Android phone or iPhone. What's the big deal? Do you have 2 gigantic screens like this and you can do that on any iPhone or, Android phone? No, you don't have the gigantic screens like this. The only thing that can even compare us to this to be able to run that kind of concept is going to be the Galaxy Fold 3. But at the same time though, being able to hold the phone like this and have a controller at the bottom and the top having the actual game, it just feels so organic that it's nothing like I could ever express in a video. In all honesty, how amazing is the game on this device. Not even just gaming period, when it comes to actually running games on this, being able to control remote play or doing Xbox Game Pass, right? Having the ability to open the phone up like this and have an intent mode while I'm watching YouTube, while I'm playing games. it's a next level experience. And I will definitely say that's why I'm so excited for the Surface Duo 2. And the Fold 3, I was very excited for it. I am very excited for it. I'm picking it up. But at the same time, though, I just feel like it just doesn't give me everything I have grown to love about the Surface Duo period. Now, I will say, though, like I said before, there are some qualities about the Galaxy Fold 3 that I do really like. And having the outside display is definitely something I'm going to be really excited about having. That's something that on this phone we do not have. It's not a big deal. It would be nice, though, kind of like how the Galaxy Flip 3 5G actually is, where they have a 1.9-inch display on the outside of the device. If they had a 1.9-inch display on the outside of this device at the very top here, I feel like it would even just add a tad bit more to the functionality of this device, and a lot more people would be excited about this device. But with the Surface Duo 2, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how the mainstream adapts to the camera bump on the back, because I've done many videos on the renders of that device, and every video I get the same comments: this looks ugly, this looks, what is this, what are you doing? And that is definitely something that, you know, I know some people are going to be, like I said, kind of skeptical about. But I think that mainstream wise, everything else is going to be so perfect. A lot of people are just going to look past that camera bump on the back. Nonetheless, though, I still have this phone as my daily driver every single day. I still will say, to this day, I have never ran out of battery using this phone throughout the day. I don't have any issues like that. The only issues I've had with this phone, even as of late, is it heats up a little bit and it gets a little hot, but nothing like the old iPhone, so that's not really a concern. Other than that, I have no issue with Bluetooth. I know that was a common issue a lot of people said, was that their Bluetooth headset would disconnect from this device. I've had no issues with my AirPods with this device at any single time. I rock the AirPods Pro every single day, so I'm not sure with that issue. Again, like I said, with this phone, it just gives so much productivity. Being a YouTuber, I run 4 different channels. You guys not checked all my channels. That Mike Gamer 1, That Mike Gamer 2, RTT, obviously you guys know about, on Fantasy Truck Stop. I have 4 different YouTube channels, so I do go ahead and use this phone a lot for my emails and stuff like that. And that's, again, like I said, another thing I love the idea of the Fold 3. I can't wait to review it for the channel. But having 2 separate screens changes the ball game, because I don't know, it just might be some of my OCD, in all honesty, but having the ability to separate things makes it easier for me to focus on things, rather than having one gigantic screen where you're splitting it down the middle. Kind of like, if you want to say, like, if you're on a Windows computer, you can click on the taskbar, right, and you can say split windows horizontally, right? And yes, it's the same concept. It's all one screen and you have one side or the other. It's not a big deal, but I just don't like that. You know, I'd rather have dual monitors. I have 2 monitors set up right here. I have a 32-inch monitor right here, a regular monitor, and I have a 34-inch ultra-wide monitor right here. I could have one monitor, my 34 ultra-wide, and I could be fine, right? I just don't like that. I like having 2 things going on at once. I like the separation of the 2 screens. That's why a lot of people love having dual monitors, because they love having the ability to separate 2 screens, right? Everything's on one screen, some things on other screens. Now, I'm not saying in any way the Fold 3 is not doing it effectively. They're doing very effectively. There's no issue at all, but I still love this phone, and I still am excited for the Surface Duo 2. And I still, if I was personally not running a tech channel, if I wasn't just a regular consumer, right, and I had the money, there's no way in heck I would not choose the Surface Duo 2 over the Galaxy Fold 3. And there's a couple things I'll mention. Price tag. The Surface Duo 2 will be $300, a guaranteed less than the Fold 3. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, at the end of the day, yes, it is a lot better when it comes to the screen durability on the Fold 3. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be vicious, Gorilla Glass vicious on that phone. That's just a fact. It is a foldable display. It's a foldable glass, so it will be somewhat durable, but not completely durable. This is not foldable glass. This is actually hard glass, and that's actually a little bit nicer for durability wise. Now, we still don't know the details on the Surface Duo 2, whether or not we're gonna get a IP rating on it. If we get an IP rating though on the Galaxy Fold 3, my guess would be we will get IP8 or X8 on the Surface Duo 2. But that is a really cool thing about the Fold 3, that it does have an IP rate 8, which means it can be submerged up into water up to 1 meter. So it does not have dust resistance, but just put a case on your phone, right? And that's another thing I will say. Galaxy Fold 3 does give you the ability to have a case on your phone, while this one kind of just goes more into the rubber case, and obviously the camera bump on the Surface Duo 2 will be kind of an issue. But nonetheless though, after having this phone for 2 months, my review of it is I still give it a 9.5 out of 10. I have not disliked in any way this device since the day I've gotten it. I've loved it since the day I've gotten it, and nothing has ever changed my opinion. I take this to my work every single day. I'm a dishwasher, so I'm always around water. I do a more manual labor job than I guess most people do, and I have no issue with this device in any capacity. I use it every single day. I never have an issue. It doesn't fail on me, and I will say one thing: this phone has never crashed on me. There was one time when I first got it, I thought it was crashing on me, but it was because I was holding it in my car with the holster, and it was actually hitting the power button and holding it in. I've never had this phone crash on me, which is really weird because that's a common issue with this phone. A lot of people have said is it crashes. Since all the updates, this might be, in my opinion, one of the best phones on the market. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.